My Uncle Jules by Guy de Maupassant. Part 2. Years pass as the Davranche family wait for Uncle Jules to return from America. Oh, the big ship sails on the alley, alley, oh, alley, alley, oh, alley, alley, oh, the big ship. Every Sunday we return to the port to watch the big ships approaching on the horizon. And my father would say, "Perhaps Jules is on that one, huh?" We dreamt of him waving his handkerchief and crying, "Hey, Philippe!" Father even made inquiries about buying a little house in the country where we would all one day live. But for now, there was a more pressing matter for my parents to worry about. My sisters were now 28 and 26. Neither was yet married. At last, a clerk called on the younger one. He was not rich, but respectable. We showed him the letter from Uncle Jules. Soon after, the young man asked for her hand in marriage. She was delighted to accept. We borrowed money to pay for the wedding. My father also arranged for a short honeymoon in Jersey, the ideal destination for poor people. That little island belongs to England, but it was only a short sea voyage away. The whole family could travel there together. I remember the morning we sailed as if it were yesterday. My father superintending the loading of our 3 pieces of baggage. My mother nervously clutching the arm of my unmarried sister, lonely since the departure of the other one. The whistle sounded and we sailed away, watching the coast disappear in the distance. We were happy and proud, like all who do not travel very much. My father stood on the deck in his Sunday frock coat, smelling of benzene as always. Further down the ship, a ragged old sailor was opening oysters with his knife for 2 elegantly dressed ladies. The women held the shells on fine handkerchiefs. Daintily swallowing the liquid, they avoided staining their dresses before throwing the empty shells overboard. Father turned to my mother and sisters. "Would you like some oysters?" "Get the girls a few, but not too many," my mother ordered. "We don't want anyone getting seasick, and Joseph doesn't need any. Boys shouldn't be spoiled." I watched Father negotiating with the old man as my sisters stood at a discreet distance. Father then tried to demonstrate how to eat the oysters, but only succeeded in spilling the liquid all over his coat. "I wish he would stop showing off," my mother muttered under her breath. And to our surprise, my father began retreating back towards us. In a low voice he said to my mother, "That man opening the oysters looks like Jules." My mother stared at him blankly. "Your brother Jules? He lives in America. Why do you say such foolish things?" "Go over and see for yourself, Clarice." Rising slowly, my mother went to get a closer look. The dirty, wrinkled old fellow did not lift his eyes from his work. "I think it's him," she said, hurrying back to us. "Ask the captain over there, but be very discreet." The captain, a tall, thin man with blonde whiskers and an air of great importance, was walking down from the bridge. My father called out to him, "Good morning, Captain. Splendid weather we're having." This was followed by a long series of questions about the island of Jersey, its population, customs, climate, etc. The captain politely suggested we obtain a guidebook. He was about to continue on his way when my father said abruptly, "That chap opening the oysters, do you know anything about him?" The captain glanced in the direction father was indicating. "Oh, you mean Jules?" "Oh, the captain said it would never, never do. Never, never do. Never, never do. Oh, the captain said it would never, never do."